I was actually in banking and finance for 10 years. So yesterday was the first day I ever shot a gun.
It feels like this, just like it feels first time you get in that squad car. Right away, you kind of feel like you have this outer body moment where you kind of feel like you're in a movie or something. This is our final week of skills here, and we've been out at the range. We're here all week. We've been shooting Glock 9mm handguns, which is kind of the standard handgun that police officers carry today. We did 12-gauge shotguns. This was my first experience with that.
They took the time, the coordinator, to pull me aside and teach me about it, make me feel confident before I did shoot it. Now I'm shooting like I've been shooting for 10 years.
What we learned in the classroom, we apply it to the hands-on. And when we pick it up a notch and we start getting more realistic in our scenarios.
Well, they're as close to real that you're going to get. They put you in different scenarios to put you under stress, to see how you're going to react.
Someone in the back? Got somebody in the back seat!
And each situation's different.
Passenger!
We've done the traffic stop, we've done felony stop, which gets pretty intense. Crimes in progress, very, very intense. They throw you into real live crimes going on, and you go deal with it. Everything's live. And then you get to do fun stuff like fingerprinting, and you do a little bit of forensics, do evidence, accident investigations. We did tons of stuff throughout the year.
Crimes in progress, that one, we were using sim rounds. It's pretty realistic because you're actually getting shot at. It was a good experience because they test how you react to stress levels and you learn from it.
And the stress level that we incorporate with our training is crucial. We could tell students how to react and go through the motions and set it up where everything works. In a law enforcement environment, you can have a plan, but expect it to change.
Hands up! Hands up! Don't move!
You go in with a plan of action, you think you have an idea, and it completely changes, and that's police work. You got to be on your toes. We have seconds to react where other professions have weeks and years to look at things.
They're preparing to stop these individuals who they've never had contact with before.
Your hands up!
So they don't know who they are. So we train them to identify cues that an individual may have that might be dangerous to themselves.
You kind of want to get away from like thinking everybody's a bad guy, but then again, it's your safety is the main issue. So you just check for movement and then look for weapons in the car when you're walking up to the car.
Going into there, you don't really know what to expect, and you're very amped up, your adrenaline's pumping, you get into it and you just react. And then on the other hand, you maybe just came out of a scenario where it was very intense and there's guns drawn, things like that, and then you might go to some kind of domestic and you're still amped up from the last one. So it's good, really good training for something that could be very realistic on a day-to-day job as a police officer.
You have to be quick on your feet and make a decision and live with it.
We provide defensive tactics during our skills program, teaches the use of force and the appropriate levels of force continuum that the officers need to understand while they're working on the street. It will lessen the propensity for injury for the officer or the suspect they're dealing with because of their confidence levels.
Their training's good. I've kind of done some research, on the internet looking at other schools, and I don't think they're getting the kind of training we're getting here at Northland.
The AA degree transfers over to a 4-year college. The AS is your standard 2-year program. We also incorporate our skills program with the 2-year program. So upon graduation from your academics, you're also graduating from the skills program.
The teachers are amazing. They're hands-on. They're there for you. Not only they're great teachers, they become good friends, and they're one of a kind.
I was really impressed with the depth and the really hands-on training you get.
You never stop learning. It's an everyday learning experience. There wasn't one day on the street where I didn't learn something, so it's a forever learning job.
If you're the type of person that doesn't like sitting in the office all day or going to the same job, working the same spot every day, this would be a great profession. Things are always changing, you're always dealing with someone new.
Make sure you're making the right decision for yourself. If you like a career that's ever changing, but you also got to look at the financial aspect of it. Recession-proof job. You're willing to move. It's a great career. I can't wait to get into it.